The Supreme Court strikes down federal law that marriage is between a man and a woman. Again, it's about going after marriage. People go, hey, let people live together, live in peace. That's how it is on the surface. But this agenda in the textbooks, in the plans, you see how anti-family Hollywood is. You see the agenda.
No, I see people fighting for equality. You know, all those anti-integration protesters and all those anti-interracial marriage protesters we all look at in our history and scorn, Mr. Jones? Yeah, that's what you're going to end up being. Some idiot with a fat head screaming stupidity and hate in the face of social progress and change.
You see how anti-man it is. This is a social engineering program to break down society on record.
Wait, what? Equality breaks down a society? Oh, do elaborate.
On record to tell 5-year-olds that Heather has 2 mommies or, that Bobby has 2 daddies. I mean, this is pedophile behavior.
Fuck you and your fat head, you walking pile of... Wait. No, I mustn't commit ad hominem. Okay, breathe. Teaching kids that it is okay for people of all types to share in the freedom you take for granted is not pedophile behavior, you fucking... Pedophile behavior is sexual predation and relations with a child. Pedophiles often do not even have an adult sexuality.
Forcing down the throat of children, specifically, sexualizing them when they're supposed to be innocent.
They are not being sexualized if they're being taught compassion for and tolerance of those who are different than them. You realize how hard it is to not want to just poke you in the eye every time you start to speak? I mean, I wouldn't dream of violating your freedom of speech, but if you are concerned with the stinging pain of an eye poke, you're less likely to actually utilize it, and we would all be better off.
Jocelyn Elder's saying, let's teach 5-year-olds how to masturbate. Reach down and help them.
Okay, you are officially in the metaphorical record books of the most bullshit spewed in the least amount of time. You are referencing an 80-year-old woman who was the Surgeon General in the 1990s and completely misrepresenting her. She never said to help 5-year-olds masturbate. In fact, it was the right-wing nutjob shitheels who implied that her being a proponent of safe sex and masturbation was her wanting to do what you just falsely accused her of saying. She merely supported the idea of teaching young people about it as well as other safe sex practices. This was during a time when abstinence-only education was resulting in the highest level of teen pregnancy in an industrial country. This was during a time when HIV/AIDS was growing ever more rampant and terribly untreatable by comparison to today's medicines.
We showed the university studies where they said, we're going to promote promiscuity so that people have abortions, don't have meaningful relationships. We're going to promote homosexuality.
Who the hell are they? You said they were going to promote. This implies a group, but you failed to say who they are.
Homosexuality has always gone on. And I'm not here demonizing people. I mean, this is pedophile behavior. And I'm not here demonizing people. I mean, this is pedophile behavior.
No, not demonizing anyone. Only calling them pedophiles. I mean, that's just a word. Go fuck yourself.
The point is that they're force-feeding it, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, until you learn to take it without gagging and just swallow... wait. I mean when you stop oppressing them and denying equality. You're going to have to endure them demanding said equality. That's how activism works. The whites were force-fed racial equality until it happened. And you're just going to have to learn the hard way that equality means everyone is treated with the same standards and attributed the same rights, privileges, and obligations under the law. Not everyone, but the people you think are icky.
That's why there's so... I mean, you see the trends now where a lot of women say they're lesbians, but then they end up getting married because they just go become a lesbian for a while because that's the trendy thing to do. Or, same thing with men.
Wait, I like following trends. When did it become trendy for people to be homosexual? I missed the trend? What the hell? How come nobody ever told me? All that hatred, oppression, bigotry, abuse, and violence made it seem like a less than desirable position to be in. Oh well, I guess I'll have to catch the next trend. Maybe it'll be partially ironic halos, and I'll be considered a trendsetter.
And now they're just saying, we're pansexual, we're omnisexual. Humans have always, to some degree, been like that. Mammals are. The point is that they are artificially trying to amplify it unnaturally with chemicals in the food and water to reduce our population numbers and to break up the family.
Wait, what? That escalated quickly. I hope you have some verifiable evidence to back such a claim. I mean, information like that would definitely lead to a huge outcry from everyone.
So Clinton is hailing Supreme Court overturning law.
No. You don't get to nonchalantly make it the accusation that they, whoever the fuck they are putting gayroids in the food and water to make everyone gay in an attempt to control population, as if gay people do not have the ability to breed, and then move on to some shit about Clinton. You have to back these claims, especially claims like that, with something. Anything. I don't care if it's some unreliable bullshit now. Just give me something that says you did not, as one of my subscribers would call it, get that from Asspull Central.
He signed. There you go. I mean, it's just all part of the two-facedness.
Yeah. I hate it when people realize they've made a mistake and admit to making that mistake. It's just all kinds of two-faced. Wait. No, it isn't. It's called being a mature adult.
So nothing belongs to the family. That's why they say in federal documents, do not say husband and wife. It's hurtful. Remember those stories about a month ago we covered? It actually says France has made it the law. See, a father...
What the fuck does France have to do with us?
See, being straight is a crime, ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's not. That's a lie. You're a lying liar living loudly in Liarville. Go fuck yourself.
I mean, look at how they demonize gun owners, conservatives, libertarians. They're coming after us.
No one needs to demonize you. You do that well enough on your own.
Now, the average gay person is not into this, but they still will support any policy government puts out because, oh, that's their friend. That's the friend that wants them to have rights.
The average gay person is not into what? Equality? Again, lying liar.
Is that why the government in 1978 on record, this has been declassified partially, is part of a Navy program in a hepatitis operation in the Village there in New York, gave thousands of highly promiscuous gay men who were having hundreds of partners a month. Very destructive, folks. Very destructive lifestyle at that level. HIV.
In a secret hepatitis operation, the government gave gay men HIV. And this has been declassified recently. That's retarded. Let's go ahead and just tell an audience a debunked theory by the self-published Alan Cantwell as if it's a fact. You, sir, are slime in a skin suit.
They're going to go take heterosexuals' kids, they're hunting us, and give them to the gay couples. That's what goes on.
Okay, I'm bored with you. According to you, the government is simultaneously making everyone gay, killing gays, taking straight people's babies away from them and giving them to the gays, and that's why the gays should not want equality. The real reason I wanted to include you in my library of refuted idiots is because your channel has over 800,000 subscribers. This means that a large number of people take you seriously, and you and your team of conspiracy theory loons spread mental deficiency like it's a trend, to use your words. It is people like you, Alex Jones, and the religious asshats in this country that are trying to destroy any chance the U.S. may have of climbing out of the age of dependence upon mythology and your special brand of psychosis and progress toward a better way of life. Like I've said twice already, Mr. Jones, go fuck yourself.